I remember the very, very first time they scammed me on social media. My aunt had asked me to buy this human hair from a particular brand. And then, oh, okay, I know them now. I thought. And I went online, ordered the hair, we spoke. Person even called me. Called me on WhatsApp. The voice was sounding funny, but what's my own job? Let me buy this thing. Me that I've not seen how much before. They gave me, I think it was over 500k then. My brothers.
Are you kidding me?
Immediately I bought it. The guy said, oh, he's going to come at this time, blah, blah, and then he didn't bring it. Then I figured, something is up here. Then I called him. I said, that they want to buy more, but you need to deliver this one first. Blah, blah, blah. So I was not trying to the guy is smarter than me, obviously.
You think say they're wise?
Okay, guys, welcome. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is Wisdom Connect, a platform where we discuss about real life issues, always taking it back to our guiding principle. On this platform, we're very intentional on becoming the best version of ourselves. So we'd love you to join us, join this journey. It's a complete no critic zone. It's all about love. Yeah, you see us here. We're all, we're all in love with each other. You know what I mean? So, but this has been a journey for quite some time, and we're so excited to have a video podcast beyond what we used to do. So if you've not joined us yet, we look forward to you joining us, and maybe you'll be with us here sometime in the studio. We never know. So thank you so much for coming in. Anyways, this is Debbie, Olaolu, and Benjamin, and they have always been amazing wisdom connectors over the years. So today we're talking about something that we've spoken about one time in the past, if you guys remember.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Remember when we talked about the effect of social media and all of that? This time we're not talking about it in both aspect, but positive, negative, balance, So the topic we're saying is the double-edged sword of social media, right? Because we believe that social media is not just one end, it's like both ends. Like there's both good and bad, that's what I think. So, but beyond that, guys, because we're talking about someone that you said, there's a lady right now, earlier was saying that, she used to talk about, tell me what you're saying
good
earlier.
Marriages,
yeah.
And, it's a big thing for her. So she's always talking about how the way the marriage and institution is today,
right,
and always promoting good homes, good relationships. And then at some point in time she had an issue with her own relationship, and now she had to split from her husband.
Ouch.
And of course, Portable, being the extroverted man that he is, came out to say in Yoruba, oh, so you don't even have a happy home.
Ouch.
And you get, and it was funny at the same time. It was sad. So it's something that I won't say it's a tale of caution, but the moment you're coming out to promote a particular virtue,
right,
everyone is looking at you that, oh, since you are standing by this, your life should mirror what you're
saying.
So,
exactly.
But once again, like Ben reminded us, we're still human, so you can't really blame anyone.
Of course, I believe so. If
you think about the positive side of social media, what do you think social media has done to you or for you personally in a positive way? Have you been able to see a clip? Have you seen a clip? Is there something that has changed tremendously in your life positively based on social media?
Yeah, of course. Social media, it's a very powerful tool that we can't ignore in this era.
Right.
As we believe, or I believe, it's a double-edged sword. It could go, when I say double-edged sword, it could go either way, depending on how you're using it. So it's a tool, just like a loaded gun you get.
Okay.
So it can go either way. I've used social media, especially during the lockdown. A lot of people who thought that being online and all that doesn't really matter. We were all first. From that 2020 till now, the world has really changed.
Yeah.
You get the way it's been a very beneficial tool for me, because I've connected with a lot of people that and gotten businesses that I wouldn't have ordinarily gotten without it. And you see platforms like TikTok, they expanded. And I noticed, some of the influencers that we knew then, like, the dancers and all that, you notice that most of those people came around from that moment, So, and I know some fitness trainers who have become so big now, and you can trace it from that 2020, that lockdown, when people were forced to go online to connect with people.
I want you to give us context. What ideas? What were you doing this time?
Okay, so what I was doing was coaching clients. So most of them had to join me online when I'm doing my online. So
regardless of where they were able to join you, and then you were coaching them.
Yes,
and they were paying you.
Yeah, of course.
Amazing.
Of course. So they joined me, and at first we began to build a community. You get. So when it's time, we can connect. You go live, you can connect, and a lot of people join you, and you have great sessions.
I like what you're saying, Ben. And I was going to ask that, has social media added value? But I think this is a value in itself. Like, he was able to take advantage of social media. People were in lockdown, they're on lockdown, they couldn't go out, right? But he was able to create
So
an
reach out to them.
avenue for himself, make money at the same time.
I made a
reach
lot
out
of
to
money.
people.
I made a lot of money.
You made
yeah.
a lot of money.
Of course,
you
yeah.
can imagine. So, but yeah, I would like to hear from you guys. Really, how has social media impacted you one way or the other? How has it added value? What do you think are the positive sides of social media? What are the things that you think? Even give a real life example, if possible. Things that you feel like, you know what, I'm grateful for social media. I'm grateful that I was on this platform at this time. You know, I listened to this, I watched it, whatever.
Okay, so I'll just bring it down to e-commerce. I started off in the e-commerce space sometime in 2016, and during the COVID lockdown, we were working skeletally. So working from home, they had the driver come deliver all our PCs.
Right.
We're doing all of that. And by the side, selling stuff online. Today, there's a lot of questionable characters who
Right.
sell things online. You
Right.
pay and then you hear stories of, he took my money, never sent the item and stuff like that. But during that time, we started seeing people moving from just having a business to putting a face behind that business.
Right.
And then you see how people would say, I'm buying from this person, I'm buying from this store because I know who owns the
Who
store.
owns the store,
And if you
right.
go to some pages, you see people putting a short biopic of the business where the owner of the business is speaking to customers saying, this is who we are, I am so and so. So there was a lot of that going around. And for me, it became an opportunity to sell some items to people. I'm not a very extroverted person,
Yeah.
but I had to put a face behind the business.
Right.
If not, we'll just be friends and family forever, you get. So it helps you. I mean, it helped me be more accessible. That's one. And then to increase the trust people had in the brand at the time. So it was major. And from then till now, I still try every now and then, but I know for sure if you really want to scale, your business has to go from being in a physical location to being online.
To be global.
So
like
social
that.
media helps with.
I totally
helps with
agree.
that.
I really like that because eventually you're talking about integrity, value. So, because the truth is, like I said, and they also look at both the positive and negative because people feel like, no, when it comes to negative, we're going to talk about a lot of it, right? But everything that has an advantage definitely has a disadvantage.
True.
So I just wanted to also highlight the good parts of social media because there is good parts. In short, there are incredible
Tons.
amounts of good
Tremendous.
tremendous amounts of good parts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wanted us to just really talk about that as well. So Debbie, let's hear from you. What has social media done for you in a positive light with your business, or whatever you do? What do you think that social media did for you in some way, or you've noticed that you're like, I'm grateful for this platform?
All right, so I think that I pretty much agree with what Siben has said and also Laolu.
Right.
This is in regards to my business basically. So I started in 2019 and this was during the COVID period. And I know that obviously I could not see people face to face to speak to them about my business. And as Laolu said, I'm not very extroverted.
right.
I'm not very extroverted, and so all I needed to do was just type a few messages and just get people to buy. And before I scaled or before I moved forward or got like new clients, I needed to show my face because one thing that people I looked up to were always saying was, you're behind this brand. You need people to know that you're actually behind and that you will not scam them, like Laolu said.
Yeah.
Because then everybody is like, what if I send you money?
Because
How do I
guys,
trust you with my
Personally,
money?
I've been scammed. I can't even lie. I can't. Well, we're going to get into that. My days. But yes, I can understand that.
So everybody is wondering, if I send you my money, how am I sure you don't scam me? And in my head, I'm like, okay, let me even, try. And then that's when TikTok became very, very blown. And it was first musically, and then everybody moved to TikTok. And I was just hopping on trends and then just using those trends to, show off my business. And then I realized that, okay, this is actually something that, like Laolu said again, helps people to just, build trust for you and the brand. And eventually you see people reaching out to you saying, I want to get this, I want to get that, do you have this, I want to purchase this, and then you're delivering. And it was just like really, really nice. And that impact, so positive impact, I would say, of social media for me basically is getting jobs. So I don't think there's anybody here that would say that, somebody just walked up to you and said, "Oh, I have this job. I want you to come on board and work with me." Most of the jobs that we get or we apply for, you majorly find them on social media, except you have connections or networks of people that know you personally and say, "Oh, I want you to hop on this for me or do these projects for me." So the job I'm currently doing obviously
came on from social media. What you're saying? Amazing.
Yeah.
I really like what you guys are saying. If we can pick one thing that is very similar, is the fact that COVID-19 did a lot, right?
Yeah,
It opened up opportunities, open the minds of people to see things beyond the ordinary.
Sure.
But then talking about that scamming, I just talk about it.
It's a very valid.
So I remember the very, very first time they scammed me on social media. My aunt had asked me to buy this human hair from a particular brand. So let's not call names, right? So, and then, okay, I know them now. I thought. And then I went online, ordered the hair, we spoke. The person even called me on WhatsApp. This was a long time ago. This is like what, 2019, right? Or 2020, early 2020, or no, 2019. So yeah, the person called me, and then but the voice was sounding funny. But what's my own job? Let me buy this thing. Me that I've not seen how much before I spent. They gave me, I think it was over 500k then to just buy this hair. My brothers.
Are you kidding me?
What? And then I bought this hair. It didn't end there. Immediately I bought it. The guy said, he's going to come at this time, blah, blah. And then he didn't bring it, but he was still chatting with me. That's the interesting part. Then I figured, something is up here. Then I called him. I said, that they want to buy more, but you need to deliver this one first. Blah, blah, blah. So I was not trying to the guy is smarter than me, obviously. I kept trying and trying. And then this same social media, I went back online and then I saw the exact page. Now, this is where I'm going to. I saw the original page. That was like a cloned page of and then I now went, I found their address, went to the store and explained my predicaments to them. Of course, they couldn't return the money, but they were able to subsidize the amount for me. And then, then I had to look for money. Because I cannot go and tell them that the money you gave me, I was stupid enough. Goodness. But yeah, so that's the good part of it, was the fact that I could find that details back there, and then she's like, she's been informing people about the fact that they're cloning her page and people had. So I was going to ask you, but I think we need to move on from this particular part. But I wanted to ask you guys, how do you keep up with social media in the sense that how do you grow your audience? How do you you know what I mean? People say you're doing businesses. You are coaching people. Okay? maybe Twitter Spaces like you mentioned, but how do you intentionally try to grow your audience so that they can have that integrity and trust with you?
So for me personally, it's basically putting out educative posts, and just so that they're aware that I'm the one behind the brand and I know what I'm doing. I have knowledge. Right. People buy from people that they are sure that this person knows what he or she is doing.
I agree. Yeah. So now let's talk about the other side, because we're talking about the good side and it's sweet. But see that bad side, like what I just explained, there are a lot of it, right? Yeah. But not to talk about scam or anything, but have you ever felt anxious or inadequate because of what you see on social media?
Yeah,
that's a big yes.
Yes,
it happens, and the reason is this: it's human for us to try to compare. You get, and try to mimic, try to copy. You get, from the way people present their stuff to their speaking style, dressing, and all that. Let's say for example, a very dark man. You see some very dark man wannabes coming online too, but you see. Not online. but you see, the thing is this. I learned something. You see, now we have AI. We've not. I don't know. We've not gotten. Now we have AI, and it's on another level entirely.
Right.
What people will seek more of now is authenticity.
Okay.
Your real you, because we know that you can do virtually anything with AI. So now is the time that you have to show your real face. And in fact, I believe that live sessions will be the end thing. Because take, for example, Donald Trump, some of the recorded this thing, they said it's AI. So you don't even know what is AI. So if I don't see live on Donald Trump saying it there or the person saying it there, I don't believe it. So I feel that going forward, what will be more valuable, most valuable online is live sessions where people get to see you live talking and they can interact with you.
Now you're tilting the conversation from social media
Yeah.
to AI. Like, though AI is also inculcated in social media. So you're saying that people should have more of like what we're doing, live conversation.
Live conversation, yeah, people, yes.
Because if it's live, there are a couple of things that they probably cannot, change or,
Look,
misinterpret
or
or,
misquote.
misquote.
elections and all that. In
Right.
fact, you see some videos, you see AI videos doing, the Bible days, you see all those, the Bible days doing,
Yeah.
look, I'm Judas
David.
Iscariot and
Oh,
all
I
that.
saw that.
And
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It looked nice.
Yeah.
Talking about that, you guys see that
Yeah.
post?
Yeah.
I really love it. Oh, I'm Daniel.
This
Oh,
is
I'm
David,
I'm
about
in
to
the den
take
right
down.
now. Oh, it's like he's just looking at me. To be honestly, I loved it because now I feel like that's a good side.
Yeah.
Even though this is AI now, I think this is more of an AI conversation than social media. I mean, for that particular topic,
Yeah.
because I'm able to relate to that topic based on that video that was done. You know what I mean? So I feel like that might be like the pros of AI. You know what I mean? What we can do with AI. But let's not go into AI. Our topic today is social media.
Social media.
Let's
Yeah.
not stay on track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so
the reason I went that direction is this, because there will be more content on social media by AI.
yeah, but
A lot of content,
So Ben, I
you know.
honestly don't want us to go into that. Definitely, we're going to talk about AI sometime because
Yeah.
AI is a new reality. If you're not hopping on the train, I don't know what you're waiting for, but maybe very soon. Even me, I have plans for Wisdom Connect with AI. Trust me, but I won't tell you guys about that yet. I know what I want to do with Wisdom Connect. I
Yeah.
have an MBA in artificial intelligence. I told you guys, right? I did that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
Yeah.
definitely something I'm looking into. So AI is a new reality, definitely. But let's stay on
Focus.
course.
Focus.
Course is social media. So, but yeah, I asked you guys if you felt anxious about things that you see on social media, and you said yes, which I agree because I've said. I remember my friend saying to me one time, she was like, "It's people that are not married. I pity for you because what is happening? Because she's married and she's like." When you see some weddings online, you'll be like, am I a stick? Am I a broom?
The pressure.
Do you get like the pressure that comes from that? But honestly, have you ever compared your behind the scenes with someone's highlights? If you watched until this point, then you're super amazing. Thank you for being with us all through. I thought you enjoyed the episode. Stay tuned because more episodes are coming and we'd love to hear from you. What do you think? Do you like the conversation? Is there something that we said that you want to, add your point to it? Or you said, no, you don't agree with us? That's okay. So drop it down in the comment section. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to our platform. It's just right here. Just click the subscribe button here and then put on your notification post so that you can get a notification every time we post a new episode because we're going to keep posting. God bless you and see you.